Retrograde Nova's Ultra Solar Tales, Episode 1, Part 3. Alanawa turns on the ship-wide warning system and speaks. Her musical voice echoes throughout the halls of the entire ship. The low notes were sort of enjoyable, but the high-pitched screeches always left a ringing sound in Titan's ears. The strangeness of the sounds is definitely attributed to their language having evolved underwater. Ship Sky Heaven, safety warning. Projectiles inbound. Clear decks 12 through 15, sections 1 through 18. Titan had long grown used to hearing multiple voices out of the squid-like Babaka. Only a few had learned her language well enough to speak it, but they speak it in 3 registers, and each of those has its own translation voice. In a crisis situation, they all use the translators. They refuse to speak English. Exactitude in language was a key component to keeping them all alive, and they couldn't risk a misunderstanding. Fuck yeah. Titan stares at the screens. Where are they coming from? I believe they are remnants from a Ganaha ship, the helmsman said. We were communicating with it minutes ago and can no longer get a response from it. What? How? Never mind. Can we survive the debris field? The smallest Babaka crew member swirls his tentacles. Alanawa shouts at it as Titan watches them, waiting for one of them to speak in such a way that will translate. They whistle, and squawk and whistle, on and on and on. Good Lord, they don't stop. Finally, the helmsman chimes in. God, chimes would be so much more pleasant than the shrieking. The fastest moving pieces have already torn through. I do not believe the small pieces can breach our hull. The flashing emergency lights gave Titan a strange sense of control. As she likes to say, a few decades of science fiction TV shows has trained her that unless there were flashing lights, there wasn't a real emergency. Am I right? Humans. Titan's favorite helmsman wiggles her tentacles and does a weird shimmy. Apparently, it's a sort of nervous tic. At least, that's what Titan thought she tried to explain a few weeks ago. The helmsman purrs. The destruction of the ship must have happened within the last 3 minutes. There are 2 large pieces directly in front of us. Titan, how big are they? The Babaka began a strange noise competition, each speaking faster, louder, and in a higher pitch than the others. With Titan's ears ringing, then bleeding, they finally stop. Alanawa turns to Titan, which is super funny because they have giant eyes all around their heads and their bodies have no distinguishing front or back. Why would she turn her body? Sorry, I just got a little sidetracked. Her one-word answer is large. Her sister, who rarely speaks, chimes in. Sky Heaven is at risk. Please go to ImagineAlleyDigital.com to find more information on Retrograde Nova's Ultra Solar Tales, as well as its creator, Erika Christie.